Hello, everybody. Good morning. The Astro Gravitational report this morning. Yeah, right. You're feeling it. Don't say you don't, because yes, you do. It's intense energy early in the morning. That is because the MC is together with Gemini with Mars, and Mars is squaring the Sun, and the Moon pulls away now from the Sun, and now Mars and the Sun have a really kind of like a masculine energies. So try not to have any arguments today with anyone in any dimensions, levels, energies, gravitations, so on. Stay away from this. Okay, that is what the message is, because the Moon, your intuitions, the Moon, the powerful Moon, it's moving through Virgo, and by pretty much at the end of the day, the Moon is going to receive something very powerful. It's going to receive the divine energies, and those divine energies, they're about to receive from within the gifts of the heavens that's coming within the Moon. It is about to be able to understand this gift, to learn this gift. And she's going to go in to join overnight. She's going to join the Mercury in Libra, which is the energy is going to shift overnight. That's what we're dealing with in the relationships. Okay. The Moon is there to sort out the relationships. That could be the mother sorting relationships. That could be you sorting out relationships. That could be your intuition about relationships. That could be your inner feminine energies as a wife material, as a wifey situations within you. What are you doing within the relationships? The big focus will be the inner talk when the moon's shifting into Libra. It's going through a Mercury. That is going to be like, I have to see what I'm doing. Oh, we have to see what's going on. I have to understand what's going on. But I have to also heal the things. If you don't understand what it is, then I don't know what to heal. And that is energy is going to come in, but you're going to get the gift of healing. So focus on this. Focus of getting the gift. Learn from within your own self as today. Um, we are preparing for a transitions. We are preparing for some a lot of shifts. But 11 o'clock at night, you probably later figure it out that something going on around 11 o'clock p.m. That is a like inner peace from within you. Now this inner peace is going to be even more powerful because the moon is going to be joining that. Powers of Pluto to transformations. Once you transform, when you change, you find the inner peace from within you about situations in life. Then you find this inner peace. But in order to find this inner peace, okay, that inner peace is gonna come in and remind you around. Let me see. That was about uh, 2 p.m. About 2 p.m. The midheaven, which is the MC, is going to give you a warning where the moon will be, and it's going to providing all this. And it's kind of like, listen, this is where the path should be. That is the path that should go, the path that leads to. And that inner peace is going to lead later on when the moon it's going to be joining this degrees, and it's going to increase around 11 o'clock. But before that, she's going to go through tough times, tough situations and be ready for this process. But early in the morning, okay, uh, that MC is going to be with Mars. Aggravations, anger, and so on can be flowed through you with that square with the sun from within Venus. You guys experiencing like there is no love, the love of that's gone, and I don't have love, and so on. Yes, is about to understand the proper love within. There's a lot of karmic lessons because Uranus and the North Node are right now approaching towards each other. Uh, Uranus already shift retrograde, and the North Node it becomes a direct. So right now they are like heading towards each other. So whatever you may be experiencing, you may review a lot of things of what's going on with your current situations in life for you. But there is a Saturn that it's opposing Venus, and Venus is squaring all this point, and Saturn is square is there as well. So if you kind of like feeling stuck in life, feeling stuck in situations, that has to do with blockages of love, that has to do with the karma, and that has to do with the universe. For if you hold on to your karma, hold on to your situations, hold on to your things, they aren't hold because you have to prepare for something. You have to overcome your limitations, your lessons, you have to learn your lessons, which is Saturn. You have to really look at understanding about love from within because of Venus, and you have to look the situations with your limitations with the universe, with how the universe energies are coming into you in this material world. What do you do with those energies when they come to you? So that also this is a very beautiful trine with Pluto and Mercury. Communications from within you helps. They go in, they flow. They're very powerful. And also this time the moon that is a in 17 degrees, almost 18 degrees of Virgo. It's got a divine energies from Saturn. This is when uh, the females' energies are going out there and they seeking knowledge, they seeking informations. They want to understand the deep from within them what is going on, what is it, the things they need to work on it. This energy is very highly supported by the ascendant. The ascendant is at 24 degrees, 14. It's at 12 degrees, 24 minutes at Virgo. Beautiful trine right there that it's made, and that is the trine with the ascendant with Uranus in the North Node. But the ascendant has a square with Mars, kind of like you see the divine energies, but you getting into the anger, you getting to this Mars that is like, man, I got not these things going on. I got these situations from within me. So the moon, though, is going to help a lot because the moon has got a trine with um, Uranus in the North Node, and she has a divine energies coming from Saturn, and she's in trine with Pluto. So she's tapping into these energies of looking to solve the peace from within you. So this is about you to solve a inner peace situations. What are you fighting for? What was the fight for? It's the fight within the masculine energies from within you, the masculine side within you. That is going to be a one huge thing for it because something as a masculine energies you can't overcome, you can't over understand. Maybe there is something in the past. Maybe the past is reflecting. Maybe the castle crumble. Maybe the situation goes on. But don't act like the mechanic who goes out there and screams over and throws wrenches and so on and says, this machine's, you guys are all wrong. I can't fix this machine because you guys didn't maintain it. Okay, this is the same thing like you're bringing a construction worker to fix the wall that instead of being a straight wall, the wall is a little bit like this, and you're like, you have to make it straight, and he's like, who fixed it in the first place? Can't just do a patch. I need to tear down the whole wall. And you're like, no, don't tear the wall, just somehow. No, 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 not somehow. Not somehow. No. So it's gonna be an interesting day, but throughout the day, this is gonna be at the beginning of the day as the energy for. I'm suggesting you to go out there and ground yourself out. Do more inner self reflections from within you. At 8 o'clock, the MC is going to be the midheaven, is going to be at Gemini, is going to be at T square with Neptune and Ascendant and the Moon as well. And you're going to feel intense intuitions inside. But the MC is in sextile with Venus. It's kind of like look at that love, looking in there. And it's also AMC is in trine with Saturn that is in Aquarius. It's like take a look the stoppages, take a look at that wall. What was that wall? What was the purpose for it? Maybe that wall needs to be teared down. Don't even have a wall in there. So you tell the construction worker, which is you, what do you need to do? And that's what the focus is. The ascendant is at 24 degrees, 18 minutes within Virgo. That is about change, perform. And now we have an ascendant, we have the moon, and we have a Mercury, all there trining Pluto. And you see the need for this transformation. You need this, you will see this energies that's coming for the transformations, but you don't see how. Why? Because both all three of them, which is the moon ascendant and Mercury, they are opposing Neptune. It is like, what was this confusions about it? Why am I so confused? Why am I so of this? Why am I so of that? That is because Neptune and Pisces is like, you should have seen the visions from before, not after you make it this. You're learning lessons here, you're learning situations in here. It's like, no, 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 no. Don't, the things happen. Don't put so much pressures in you. Things are right now to come out on the surface, hidden secrets to come out on the surface, hidden situations to come out on the surface. That's what the Neptune is retrograde in Pisces. We're going to have all this age of Pisces things coming out on the surface, because everyone thinks that they're the right one. When the mistakes are made, they point the fingers towards somebody else. How often did you see a person point finger towards them? Not at all, most of the time. So this is what this energy will present at 8 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, the situation around this will increase intensely. MC is in Cancer. That is about now within the family. What's going on within the family, though? We have a Lilith there. And talking about Lilith, be in Cancer, we are going to be today talking about like going to put some like 4 hours workshop about healing from within. That's going to be one of the main topic, is how to heal Lilith from within you. Okay, that is going to be the Lilith portion. The sun now begins to have a divine energies. They are coming from Jupiter, and this is going to be like, I have to seek the divine for help. I have to seek the soul from within. I have to seek all these situations, because only through the divine situations, Mars is communicating with the growth with Jupiter. That is the sextile between Mars and Jupiter. But that is the only one way to communicate with the sun. Otherwise, they are in square, and there is so much intense pressures, so much intense situations. But Jupiter right now, it's opposing the ascendant, it's opposing Mercury, like no communications. And this has to do with something that goes on in the family, in the background, from within. Beautiful energy, though, from Pluto is going to be supporting during this time. So it's Saturn towards the moon. That's just going to be like, look at it, info, what happened, what was the things, what was the situations, what it can be done, what can be do for it. That is the power of the feminine that finds the answers for the issues. It's like, maybe you should look this, maybe you should look that. But you got to be very careful with these energies, because the masculine energy is aggravated. So the feminine finds the way to do this in a very soft way, to use your intuition. Use your intuitions from within you to look within yourself. What are you healing? How do you healing for it? And pay attention to your anger issues, because they are going to tell you in a sort of, why do I have to be angry? Is it worth it? Is it doing anything else? or this anger wants to show me what my limitations of understandings are. And go from there. Go dive deep from within. You will find the answers are there. So actually, you're gonna look at it within the anger as a tool to turn around that anger and go against your own anger. It's kind of like convert it to a positiveness to transform. That's what Pluto's gonna do for you. MC is in oppositions now with Pluto, but there is a divine energies between the MC and the moon towards Saturn. You're going to look at it, the secrets from within. Something that you overcome probably in the past is going to come out on the surface from within you. How did you do it? What happened? Beautiful energies because of the MC. The energy of the moon is in sextile with the midheaven, with what's going on within the family. MC is in sextile with the North Node, you and Uranus within the karma, which is synchronization. That in the same way, this energy is connecting with Neptune, which is there is the visions within it. And then these visions are connecting to Pluto. You see, all this is like a chain reactions where you take in the puzzle and you putting it together around 10 o'clock this morning. At 11 o'clock, the ascendant is at 29 degrees. Then is going to show you like we're going to be working with this issue with the sun. What's going on with the king? What's going on with this situations from within? Beautiful energy that comes in from Mercury, who is in trine with Mars and is trine with Pluto. Also, he is in sextile with the midheaven, and the midheaven is in trine with Jupiter. A lot of growth through learning within the communications, learning from within this. You're going to deal with this energy later on, and the midheaven comes in into this Libra end of the zodiac sign at the last degrees of Libra. Okay. So the moon is continued to learn. She is in beautiful trine with the North Node and Pluto. Now she's stepping into these energies of Mercury. These energies about the relationships, the situations from within. She's reviewing, she's learning, she's searching library, she's searching a lot of informations right now, but is doing the healing because Saturn right now is in the divinest energies within the moon. Listen your intuition big time. Okay, listen that intuition from within you. So at 12 o'clock, the ascendant is at Scorpio. MC is in a perfect alignment with Venus. Now you're going to feel this intense energies of Venus. There is no love, there is no this, there is no that, and so on, dealing with the karma, dealing with situations. What happened in my life? What happened with this situation? Why I'm not happy? What's going on with all this? But this is the intense energy to show you that they are there. They're deep inside of you. You may be buried, you may be doing it, you may be feeling it, maybe so on. But look within these energies, what they are for in your life right now. Okay. The ascendant is at Scorpio. That is it about shadow work. You have to do a shadow work later on, not at the right moment, but later on. Now you have to find and dig that deep love from within you, the self-love towards your own self. Okay. So at 1 o'clock, the MC is coming together with the sun. Beautiful double divine energies from Jupiter. It is about you need to expand, you need to grow, you need to evolve, you need to ascend in a higher level in order to get to these energies, to understand this energy, to get familiar with these energies. This is the time when this divine energy is going to be providing from Jupiter, who is in the retrograde in areas, towards the sun in MC, but also this sextile with Mars. Okay, that is going to help with an understanding is better than the conflict. If you don't understand the conflict, you won't be able to solve the conflict. So if you focus on the conflict and argument, then you don't understand the problem. But if you become wise and understand this, as the sun represents the king from within you, that wisdom is going to help you to outgrow the problem. Then you're going to communicate with your masculine energies from within you. You're going to calm down the angry warrior who wants to win and everything. However, the warrior, he can choose the side. He is in trine with Mercury, and that trine with Mercury is in trine with Pluto. Basically, also Mars is in trine with Pluto. It's basically like I'm transforming. I'm doing my right things. I am what I am. The warrior is in his path for growth from within. Maybe the king's got a problem. And that's what this energy is going to be from within you. May have internal battles, but the ascendant is also going to help in this situation because the ascendant now is at 23 degrees. He is squaring Venus and he is squaring the Uranus and the North Node. This energy is like never ends with this Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius is like you guys, astrologers, you kicking our butt with this. What's with these energies? Let's get over it. Let's get it done. There is so much piled crap that needs to be removed now. We are shifting eras from Pisces to Aquarius. I mean, how come you're going to clean up a mess that it's been made for about so many thousands of years ago? It's not going to happen as a one day. But the collective works that out through the issues, understands this issue, and works that out, and it gets better and better and better. Okay, so stay tuned for when all this is coming in. It's going to take a little while until the North Node get out of Taurus. Then we are going to have the North Node. It's going to come into Aries. It's going to be interesting situations in there. 2 o'clock, very beautiful energy. Now the AMC is joining the moon. Beautiful trines energy. That is the energy that later on you, as a feminine energy, gonna feel so much. It's gonna help you through the day, kind of like catching your breath. You are kind of like, okay, finally I got something. I get in it something. I came up, I put some of the pieces together. I learned what the intuition is telling me, where I was wrong, what was the wrong situations, what it needs to be healed, and how it's going to be healed. Now, Saturn is talking directly to the MC and the moon. You may be during these hours, you may expecting like a divine wisdom of visions or something that it's so divinely helpful that you are getting the message that you need to be looking for, you've been researching for, you've been praying to find out the answers from within you. The ascendant is at Sagittarius. It's opposing Mars, and it's also squaring the sun. It's a lot of situations right now in there again with the warrior and the king from within you, but that is about maybe expressions, bad words or something, and cursing and so on. Don't curse from within you about your own self, okay? It is about self-realization. So the ascendant is going to remind you it's about to grow. Go focus toward Jupiter. Ascendant is entwined with Jupiter. And also the ascendant is in sixth now with Mercury. It's important what you're telling yourself. Just don't tell the curse words to yourself, you know. That's how the energy feels like a little bit funny. We all know these moments when you are like, you know, how could have been, how could, you know, and so on. At 3 o'clock, that energy's change. The ascendant is at 17 degrees, 52 minutes. Beautiful divine energies now coming from the North Node and Uranus as divine's telling you how to express yourself, what you need to correct, what you need to see. The ascendant at 17 degrees, though, is in trine with Venus. It's about what you should have done properly in love situations in there. And also the ascendant is a sextile with Saturn that gives divine energy towards the moon. So it's going to be a lot of internal kind of like situations, but don't try to overthinking, but just allow the energies to talk to you. What is going on? What is the reality where you're living in, and what is the situation? The ascendant is squaring the moon, maybe intense energies of expression or lack of expressions. MC's in Libra together with Mercury opposing Neptune. Oh, wow. Don't make communications. Like, if you don't feel good, if you feel like there's going to be some aggravations, tensions, and so on, and tense impressions, try to stay away from the phone during this time of the hour. It's just not good. Okay, especially trying to resolve relationships that currently you're in a fight between your own self and you bring that fight to others. Not really helpful this time. All right. So at 4 o'clock, the ascendant is at 1 degrees of Capricorn. Feel the need of getting to work. That is a trine with the sun. That is about you trying to, you understand it. You can't just sit on one spot. You have to do something. You have to look at it to something. What can you do within the situations? MC is at 25 degrees at Libra. Now it's sextiling Venus, which is the love from within. Beautiful divine energies from Neptune, which is the visions are you going to get from Neptune. Also are the times of how you should proceed within the situations from within your life for, and also the MC squaring Pluto. It's like, you see, you didn't change or you don't transform, you don't want to transform, that's what's going on. But that is the problem of what you need to transform in you. Beautiful energy of the point of understanding the situations within you. You're going to have like a 50-50, like you're going from the one realm to the other. But you need to understand, you got to understand this realm and this realm. Put them in together, and that's how you illuminate yourself. Why you have this in your life. When you at 5 p.m. the ascendant is at 15 degrees, you are like, I have to get this done. I have to get this work done. I have to get these situations done. For it's a beautiful trines with the moon and beautiful trine with Uranus and the North Node. And you kind of like following the divine path. You're following the divines now. You're working with the divine. You finally get to the point that just this is not going to work. There's going to be take some more divine work from within. The ascendant is at 15 degrees of Capricorn. That's the maximum power of Capricorn. To understand, when something goes on at the 15 degree of zodiac sign, that is a full 100% power within that zodiac sign. As soon as the most few degrees left are over, then it gets to the one or to the other little mixed flavor. When it's in 15 degrees, that is a full power. So the full power of Capricorn, the need, the power, it's going to come in as an energy to you, but you have to deal with this energy much later on. Some of you, maybe midnight, you're going to have work to do while you sleep. Maybe dreams, maybe situations, maybe things that comes in, maybe later on. It all depends of where you live during this time. But at 6 p.m., the ascendant is at changing within Aquarius. It's passing by Pluto. Beautiful energy to remind you about everything that needs to be done. MC is at 25 degrees of Scorpio. A lot of shadow work. But the shadow work helps you to understand things from within. The moon is going to be very powerful this time. She is in a power within herself, ascendant and Pluto supporting these positive changes. Okay, but the MC at the midheaven at 25 degrees in Scorpio is going to show you all the issues. It's going to comes out in the surface, and this is why you're restricting that truth to come out, or restricting to see the things from within, restricting the love from within, preventing the love from within your own self, and so on and so on. The MC is going to be opposing Mars, and at the same time is going to opposing the North Node and Uranus, is going to square the Venus and squares Saturn. So again, this inner battles from within you is going to be intense. I suggest you that if you go back home during this time at 6 p.m., just go ground yourself, go take a shower, go cool off, calm down, and seek the inner peace within your own self, or something that brings you peace. I know that usually when you're back around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, you have things to do. But those things to do, you have to maybe a little bit wait. You're the more important. Because if you're not doing it this at 7 o'clock, the ascendant joins Saturn. Now all those beautiful energy just poof, it's gone. Wow, what's going on? It's just like magical shift. Yes, it's a magical shift. There is a shift within the gravitation. MC is at 9 degrees at Sagittarius. It squares the Sun. MC is opposing Mars. And at the same time, the ascendant is with Saturn. It's opposing Venus and create all the other squaring. And now everything is just not in the right place, not the right energy, not the right things at the right time. And the only thing that can save you is what you're telling yourself. Okay, that's why it's important at 6 p.m. Do this work. Otherwise, it came to 7 o'clock, you're going to really need that energy. And I'm not joking, okay? I'm not joking at all. At 8 o'clock, the ascendant goes to Pisces, clearing the confusions. Why did I act like this? What is that all about? What is that all these situations? Now here comes the midheaven. It's like in a soul, it's like, yeah, well, it was about something with love situation. It was about something about limitations from within me, and that is coming in because MC is entwined with Venus, and the MC is with Saturn. Limitations about the love from within you. That's like missing the love, missing situations, and so on. The Moon, it's opposing the ascendant, and they are at Virgo, Pisces. That is the like, I'm so confused and my things are not ordered. I'm so in these situations that I don't know how to put the things from within me. Okay, I need to do this, but I don't really know how. Maybe I should look to organize these things within, dive deep from within, or I should go ask the universe for, because the Moon is in trine with Uranus in the North Node, and is a trine with Pluto. But she is squaring MC and opposing the ascendant. It's like, ooh. You need to understand ascendant is the energy that you see now, not to act on it for. But most of the people, they're acting on that energy of that rising. Okay. But when the energy comes to the MC, which is probably a little later on tonight, probably past midnight, that the energy is going to come into. So here you go. It's 9 o'clock. The ascendant is at Aries. You decide that you should do something differently. Of course, you can't just go around circles and circles. You maybe decide to go around to make a square now, but you're still going around. But you're looking for an exit. You're looking for situations. You're changing something, okay? Not being stuck anymore in this time loop of situations. You feel that you have to do something differently, something that you never have done before, and that's going to be connecting with Venus. The ascendant of this time is going to have only one aspect. That's going to be a trine within Venus. That is when the love gains its wisdom from within. It's going to get this energy later on when the MC is in Aries. Okay, that is at 9 o'clock. Probably there's going to be like a midnight in the dreams situation, something. You'll see it. So at 10 p.m., the ascendant is in Taurus. Material things, material situations. So guess what? It's 10 o'clock. Everything is kind of ready to go to peace, ready to go to straight away, and so on. You finally get into having the peace. The reason you got this peace is because MC and Pluto are coming together, and they are very powerful towards the moon and Mercury. Everything, the day's over, the things are over. Yes, there's still some fights on it, but the fights energies a little smaller than the push energies. Okay, they're a small amount. They're like 20% compared to the 80% of the pull energy. The things that you are attracting, the things that you're communicating, divine energies from MC and Pluto towards specifically from the MC towards Venus. About to look at that change in the love. Also, there is a divine energies from Jupiter towards the Sun now. Now, there is also the ascendant who is in 8 degrees of Taurus, is entwined with the Sun. It's kind of like you calming down the king from it. You just relax, nothing bad has happened yet. I know there's a conflict, there's a problem, but just calm down. You need to calm down, calm down the situations, calm down on everything. And the moon is putting all the effort in order this to be done. And at 11 o'clock, that energy actually takes over. It's a beautiful energy, but the ascendant shows up like consciousness. The thing has not been done. Things has not been situations, and I mean, come on, it's this squaring with Venus towards Uranus in the North Node bugs you. You can't fall asleep. You toss and turn. Mars is still angry because he's not doesn't happen what he wants to happen. But you did the work. Take a look at the work of the day. Take a look at the situations that you did today. There was a good things, there was a bad things, but you learn from it. You grow with it. There is a lot of good things that happened. MC is at 6 degrees, and Aquarius. It's a beautiful energies there. There is a divine energies towards the Sun from the MC and from Jupiter. You actually learned things from what you knew, how to be more wise, how to be more calm, and now you're healing the anger from what you knew. You overcome some kind of anger issues today with in your own self. With so now the moon has this gift within that brings that healing part, healing from within, healing within your soul, healing within your energy, healing within your mind, healing within your heart. And she's preparing to go and entering Libra. All right, guys. So that's what was the today report. And oh wow, we got some people in the chat. CC, hi, how are you? I will reply to your Facebook message as soon as I'm getting the things of the questions for you. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for coming and looking forward for the energies of today. Much healing opportunities. Yes, there's going to be some this healing opportunities. We are seeing them. We are going into them. I'm going to be talking about a lot of the healing that has been done and needs to be done. It's the proper energies, and hopefully between 4 and 8 o'clock p.m. I'm planning like put in 4 hours in the main channel so we can be able to work on healings. Okay. So if you guys have so many questions, let me know. If not, we're going to close these sessions out. And I'm going to see you later on the main channel at 4 or 4:30 p.m. We'll see how it's going to turn out and we're going to be working on healing from within. All right, guys. Thank you, Lisa. Let me send you some love and peace to you guys. And all right, and work on you, work on you with love. All right, be love.